In Manatee Sanctuary, you'll carefully build habitats, manage food supplies, and welcome adorable manatees into your sanctuary. On a turn, players will split their hand of 5 cards into 2 piles and hand them to an opponent. They will choose 1 stack to keep and 1 stack to give back, while you're doing the same with the stacks handed to you. In the second phase, you'll play cards to grow your sanctuary and gain food, or for its action to attract manatees and harvest food. Any cards placed to grow your sanctuary must have their action space tucked under an existing card in your sanctuary, and complete flowers on any sides. Sanctuary spaces will house manatees up to their limits. Completed flowers will allow you to harvest more food. If you play a card for its action ability, you will either harvest food equal to the number of flowers you've completed, or gain manatees. Manatees come in 3 colors: gray, pink, and yellow. Gray manatees take 1 space and require 1 food. Pink manatees take 1 space and require 2 food, but they're worth double points during scoring. Yellow manatees take 2 spaces and require 1 food, but they will attract an extra manatee every time you gain more manatees. All actions must be completed in full. If you'll ever have to draft more manatees than you can house, you'll return them to the bag and lose 2 points for each you return. At the end of the round, you'll need to feed your manatees. If you don't have enough food, you'll return manatees you can't feed to the bag, again losing 2 points for each returned. Lastly, at the end of the round, you'll score points for the manatees in your sanctuary. After 3 rounds of play, the player with the most points wins. The production value on Manatee Sanctuary is top-notch. The player boards for tracking resources and manatee meeples add a lot to the game. I love a multi-use card, and they really add a lot of decision space in this game. Will you grow your sanctuary, gain resources or manatees, or gain a little extra scoring at the end of the game? Such a tough decision. Manatee Sanctuary comes in a great box size. It's so approachable and compact. The gameplay gives a great return on the space it will take up in your collection. Between the cards and different types of manatees, there's a lot of variability in the gameplay. If you have a bad round, there's really not a great way to catch up. The I split you choose mechanism can be pretty divisive, so if you don't like it, then you probably wouldn't like this one, despite its added cuteness. Manatee Sanctuary adds strategy and production quality in an approachable size. The cuteness will draw you in, but the thinkiness of building your sanctuary and maximizing your food will keep you at the table. Whether you love clever drafting mechanisms or just can't resist those cute sea cows, this one is worth checking out. Would you like to hear more about this one? Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a full family review or a playthrough, and we'll make it happen. And be sure that you're subscribed to Let's Table It so you don't miss any board game reviews, lists, or previews.